We are back. We are back. We are back. We are so back. So back. Waiting for everybody to get in here. Waiting for everybody to get in here. What's going on, everybody? What's going on, everybody? What's up, Deontay? What's up, Sharda? What's up, Anna? What's up, The Realist? How y'all doing today? How are y'all doing today? How are y'all doing today? Somebody say you believe in God. Duh. Hold on, y'all. I'm finna take off this jacket. Take off this jacket. Somebody said, do you believe in God? Yeah, duh. How are y'all doing? Trying to get myself together, make sure I look together. Okay. I think we look pretty together. I hope you're well, Reflection. I'm doing well. I'm feeling good to the point where I'm coming on live twice today. I feel like getting on live. I think I've been craving y'all. I've been craving y'all, and I've been craving to talk to y'all. I don't know. I love everything about it. I love when I click the button, go live, and the color turn red. I love everything about this shit. What I'm about to do right now is I'm about to just set a quick intention for this live. The intention for this live is truly to enlighten. It's like flies. My intention is to enlighten the people that join this live. And it's also to help people get in alignment with their destiny. And we'll let whatever happens in the live. Get in alignment with destiny. All right. So if you didn't know, thank y'all. Everybody always talk about the quality and say I love your jewelry. Thank you. If you didn't know, I like to set intentions before I go live now. I've noticed that when I set intentions before I go live, I'm able to reach the right people, and people kind of get more out of the lives because it's specifically for them. The point of this live is to simply enlighten the people who see this and to help people get in alignment with their destiny. You know, I've noticed that a lot of people have ran away from what is called mastery. Like, I think that's what we're going to talk about today a little bit, and that's going to be mastery, really learning how to master your craft. You know, in order to master your craft, there has to be a level of love in that. Like, you really got to love your craft so much in order for you to not look at the craft to just pay you. Because just making money from your craft isn't why you do your craft. Does that make sense? Like, the shit that you love to do now, this is really, you want to talk about how to be magnetic, how to have aura. Baby, the way to have aura is to be on purpose. It's to have a purpose, and your purpose has to be so filled with passion, and that's what makes you attractive. That's what makes you sexy, when you are on a mission. But a lot of y'all get off of mission because of the people that you're around. You know, when you start to feel like you're getting lost, when you start to feel like things aren't going your way, you have to look at your circle. That's what you have to look at. Hey, how do I align with being/becoming someone who eats healthy and work out often? You get different foods. and you become disciplined and you work out more than you usually would. Simple, you know? But yeah, like a lot of people don't want to put in the time for what they love to do. Like when you are brought here to do a certain craft, I think it's a spit in the face to the universe, to God, to the creator, when you don't do what you was brought here to do. And you know what you was brought here to do. You was either brought here to do music, you was brought here to do art, you was brought here to have a business, you was brought here to help people, you was brought here to start a family. Whatever it is that you was brought here to do, that's what your focus should be on. But man, when I tell you, they're so smart, they know how to make so many distractions so that these distractions literally stop you from doing what you're supposed to do. And I'm just like, man, one thing about it, I'm not for to allow these distractions to get me caught up and keep me away from what I'm supposed to be doing. And what I'm supposed to be doing is creating things. You're supposed to be creating things that influence people. The very thing that you're watching right now is me creating in thought and creating sentences and creating stories and creating freaking metaphors that you can learn from and that you can experience. And it's inspiring you. It's doing something for you. So my thing for you is, what is it that you know you were brought here to do? What do you think God was created your life for? What do you think you're destined for? And as long as you focus on your destiny, thank you, Deontay. As long as you focus on your destiny, see, a lot of y'all got off track. You got off track with what you was brought here to do. And because you got off track, now shit just started going left. Thank you for the gift, So Yaya. So when shit start going left, like now you're lost. You're like, what happened? How did I get here? And it's like the things that you were doing to keep you on track, you stopped doing them. Like, I need you to understand how important your habit is. If you're habitually doing things over a span of time, that's what you're gonna get. So you have to stop trying to attack the goal as a whole future goal. Like, oh, I want to have $1 million by this and this and that. And you need to focus on trying to attack the goal for today. And this is what I mean. If you're saying that you want to finish 50 books by the end of the year, that means that you need to focus on the goal today of reading 25 pages. That's the goal. I know you ain't just run across my freaking desk like that. Come here. You gotta go. You keep doing this shit. Like, why the fuck? Who the fuck? Why the fuck did you think that was okay? Are we the same color? Are we the same color right now? You just wanted some attention? Yeah. Okay, you gotta go. You gotta go. You gotta go. You gotta go. Why my child want attention? Y'all see my child? Oh no. Don't play with them. Get up on. You playing with my earrings? You gotta go, baby. Get on, go on. So, yeah. Back to what I was saying too. Patience is another thing that I know some of y'all struggle with, because I struggle with patience sometimes. Patience is not easy, man. Patience be feeling like the hardest thing ever to master. It's not easy to be patient and to be able to wait, and you know what I'm saying? But the thing about it too is that you got to get more in the moment. More into the moment. If you're in the moment, you're not going to get so caught up in the future. When you know what the future is going to be, it makes it easier for you to enjoy the moment. Come on. When you already know that you're going to be a success, you're more grateful for the moment. Because you know just how this moment leads to those moments. And a lot of these moments are not always going to look pretty. Some of these moments are going to look very ugly. They're going to look low. They're going to look down. They're going to look sad sometimes. But that is the development that's needed in order for you to become a success. Thank you, Jess, for the heart. You get what I'm saying? Like, you are more than capable to be successful. I want you to know that. Like, your ability to become successful has nothing to do with your capability. It has to do with how you view yourself, and it has to do with if you believe you're worthy enough. It believes if you believe you're worthy enough. Here's something I want y'all to do tonight. Tonight, I want y'all, and Deontay, you used to do this, so I want you to do this again. You used to do this. Tonight, what I want you guys to do is, I want you guys to imagine two friends that you are very close with, two people that you're very close with, walking up to you. And you want to imagine them congratulating you for the thing that you're manifesting. Choose one thing. Let that be a new apartment. Let that be a new car. Let that be something of some sort that when it happens, you're going to know that you manifested it. Okay? And what you're going to do is you're going to visualize these two people walking up to you and telling you, congratulations for doing this and this and this and that in the way that you know them to do it. And what's going to happen is that your brain is going to register that as something that actually happened in real life. And what you're going to notice is as you start to continue to live your life and you assume that feeling that I got this new car, what you're going to start to feel is that feeling when you're dreaming. You ever tried to tell a story and you was like, dang, was I dreaming that or was that real? You see how you have that weird confusion, distinction between reality and your dream realm? That's what's going to start to happen with your manifestations. Your manifestations and your current reality are going to start to confuse you. You're going to start to feel like, dang, like, was I manifesting that, visualizing that, or was that a dream, or was that real? That's when you know your subconscious mind has accepted the thing that you're visualizing. You see, SpongeBob wasn't lying when he said imagination. The problem is that you're too busy being Squidward. I ate. I ate. Listen, your imagination is the key to all this shit. Your imagination is the key to all this shit, but you slack on it. I need everybody right now too. Y'all need to get y'all a journal again. Y'all need to like take the, let me show you something. Y'all don't even want to know how many journals I got. I got this journal, you see, written, baby. I got a digital journal, baby. Let me show you something else, baby. Like, I got journals. I got journals on journals, baby. I got journals on journals. Cats are definitely spiritual. I got journals on journals. What is y'all talking about? Where's your journal, baby? Like, y'all always want to flex that cash. Flex your journals, baby. Flex your journals. Let me know that you is a self-aware person. You be writing. And the reason why I'm telling you to journal more is because you have to, I need you to understand this. Like, this is the basics of what I need you to understand. In this life, if you can understand your mind, you can win the game. And we're going to break this down too. I'm going to break this down. This is the first lesson in my mystery school. I don't mind teaching it because I literally taught this in like 2020. So I don't mind teaching this. So the law of mentalism, this is in the Kabbalion. Okay. I need y'all to understand this. If you really want to know what your mind can really do and how, and the things that they hide from you, I'm about to break this down to you, okay? So let's talk about the Kabbalion. I want to make sure I get something. Okay, the principle of mentalism. All right, cool. So I found a little cool, little chill, little website. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. All right, let's get into it. Peep, y'all see how much game and how much I've been streaming lately? Come on now, y'all fucking with the consistency. Show me some love for that. Show me some love. This is my second time going live, and I'm doing a full live, breaking shit down. Y'all make sure y'all show some love to that. All right, here we go. Let's get into it. So, the all is mine. The all is mine. Also, I do want to tell y'all that if you want to get my ebook where I teach about everything manifestation, this is my website, manhurst.com, Crystal Shop. The link is in my bio, all right? And then you can get my ebook. Let me show you. My manifestation ebook right here. We about to get into it, though. My manifestation ebook right here. All right. All is mine. You see? You see? All right, bet. So the all is mine. The universe is mental, okay? So before you could ever believe that you can change your life or believe anything, the number one thing that everybody should believe and know is that the universe is mental. That's the first thing you have to understand. If you don't know your damn alphabets, if you don't know damn thing, you need to know that the universe is mental. I bet you I'm writing notes myself. The universe, how I'm a student and a teacher at the same time. The universe is mental. Fuck is you talking about? This principle embodies the truth that all is mine. It explains that the all, which is the substantial reality underlying all the outward manifestations and appearances which we know under the terms of the material universe, the phenomenon of life, matter, energy, and all that is apparent to our material senses. So, bitch, everything. Are y'all? Everything is the all. And all that shit is mental. All that, everything that you see, all the plastic, everything, this came from the mind. It came from mental, right? So, and the energy and matter, all that shit come from mental, okay? So, it is spirit, which in itself is unknowable and undefinable, but which may be considered and thought of as a universal, infinite, living mind. So, what they're trying to say is that the universe is a brain within itself. It's a mind within itself. It's literally like a mind. And you know what? That's why I think Michelangelo's painting is deeper than we think. If the first law of the Kabbalion is the all is mind, right? Let's talk about this. I'm trying to load it up. If the first law in the Kabbalion is all is mind, right? Let's think about this image right here, right? Let's think about this image right here. Nope, not that one. Let's think about this image right here. God is basically inside of the brain. This is the brain. God is basically inside of the brain. This is the brain. I don't know if y'all ever noticed, but this painting is literally a brain. So now I'm starting to realize, oh, this is what they mean by all is mind. God, the creator, is in the mind. It is the mind. Come on now. So, it also explains that all of the phenomenal world or universe is simply a mental creation of the all, which is God, subject to the laws of created things, and that the universe as a whole and in parts or in units has its existence in the mind of the all. So we are simply a creation of God, of the all, of the most high, of the universe. We are a thought. So the same, and that's why they say we can create like God, we can create like the universe, because guess what? You're able to, the way you were created, see the way that you were given birth. Think about it like this, okay? So the way that they birthed you, you're able to birth someone else like that. The way that you came into this realm, you're able to do the same for someone else. You're able, the same way that God birthed you through a woman and you're able to create a child the same way, with the same energy, with your manifestation energy, with the passion energy, the sexual energy. It's all can be done. And this is why I'm trying to get you to understand how powerful the mind really is. You see, they don't want to teach our kids this. They don't want us to know how powerful we really are and what we can really do. For God's sakes, all of these powerful buildings, these skyscrapers, somebody had to think about it first. Write the idea down, draw it out, and then build it. You are truly phenomenal. But they downplay it because they don't want you to know how powerful you are when it comes to creation. So let's get into it. Let's keep going. All right. So Mental creation of the all. So we are simply a mental creation of the all, subject to the laws of created things, and that the universe as a whole, in parts or units, has its existence in the mind of the all, in which mind we live and move and have our being. This principle, by establishing the mental nature of the universe, easily explains all of the varied mental and psychic phenomenon that occupy such a large portion of the public attention. Yada, 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 yada. Basically, what this law says is that your mind is the key. It is the master key. And I want to find that part. Law of mentalism, mind is the master key. That's what it says specifically in the book. It said it was the master key. It said that the person who understood how to control their mind would have the master key to life. The master key to life. If you could learn how to control your mind, you'll have the master key to life. Isn't that interesting? And it's like, it's so interesting because it's like, you know, they compare our minds to computers so much to the point that they're trying to combine them. They're trying to combine our minds to the... There's this like freaking light fly. They're trying to combine our minds to the computers. Your mind is the master key. Like they talk about memory. What else? There's another one. Memory. You know how you be like, oh, I gotta download. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, it's motherboard. Like, it's all, they know what they're doing. They know exactly what they're doing. AI, exactly. They know what they're doing. They're trying to create us in an AI version. That's what they want to do. I don't like flies. I don't trust them. I feel like they be little nanobots and shit. Your live is a part of my schedule now. Wow, that's I appreciate that. You guys can also rewatch my lives on YouTube. Yes, the other day you said you were gonna do exactly that. Yup. Yeah, man. Lately, what I feel like I've been learning, files, like memory files. Oh. So listen, let me tell you something though. I've recognized that, like, you know, when you go through some shit and you really see what you're made of, like, life is meant to make or break you, because depending on your character, you're either going to let it help you grow or you're going to allow it to destroy you. And I think life is perfect the way that it is. And I think there's nothing wrong with being challenged. I think that sometimes we get so into things being hard or things being negative that we think things are against us, when in reality things are really setting us up on a perfect play. It's like God really setting us up with a perfect play to get to exactly where we need to. But it's our mind. Like, one thing I want to tell you, in African spirituality, if your head isn't on straight, even God cannot bless you. That's in African spirituality. In African spirituality, no matter how much God may want to bless you, if your head is on straight, you can't receive it. Isn't that crazy? That's why the biggest thing that helps people become more successful is learning how to be worthy, learning the worthiness factor of themselves, and having to gentle parent themselves and go back into their inner child and their childhood to see, where were you fighting for your worthiness? Where were you fighting for your validation? Where were you fighting to be heard? Where were you fighting to be seen? Where were you fighting to be recognized? And then once you go back to those periods of your life where you were fighting to be recognized, fighting to be seen, fighting for all this shit, you start to see, damn, I really wasn't like taking care of myself. I really wasn't loving on myself. I really, like, some of y'all, this is something that I was saying. How can you ever expect to be a person to make money in your sleep if you judge yourself when you're not doing things, when you're resting? If you're the type of person that the moment that you start to rest, you start to feel bad, or you start to talk about yourself like, dang, you lazy, like, you know what I'm saying? You're never going to allow yourself to make money doing nothing then. You're never going to allow yourself to that, because you're going to always feel like you have to judge yourself based off of how productive you are. Your value isn't always in how productive you are. If you're not moving, you don't think you're good enough. But then how are you ever supposed to make money in your sleep if you always feel like you got to move to make money in order for you to feel worthy? Thank you, Sexy City, for the gift. That's something that I recognized. I was like, you know what? I need to allow myself to and I'm not saying that doing nothing is the answer. But what I'm trying to say is that at the times that you rest, don't make yourself feel bad for resting. But also know when you resting too much. Isma has super chatted $9.99. Another great thing to have is a marker whiteboard, a big one to hang on the wall and write stuff. See, I got one on my wall. But now I know I need to write on it, because guess what? That's another thing. When's the last time you made a fucking vision board? I was talking to one of my mentees, because I've been doing mentorship. So that's another thing. If you guys are looking to be mentored by me, go ahead and DM me, and it's not cheap. But I've been talking to one of my mentees, and he was like, I haven't made a vision board in 2 years. And me and you used to always talk about manifestation. Do you think that has a play into what's happening right now? I said, fuck yeah. I said, if you don't have a vision board, you don't have a vision. You don't know where you're going. You don't know what you're doing. You don't know how to measure your success. That's why I use Pinterest. And every year I make a Pinterest for the aesthetic of how I want my year to go. So every year I'll make a Pinterest board, 2024 vibes, 2024 aesthetic, and I put how my life is going to look for that year. You have to tell life what you want to grow. You have to manually plant the seeds. You cannot look at the soil and say, grow plants. You're going to get whatever little weeds come out. You have to plant the seed of what fruit you want it to bear. Come. With my little stick. Boy, because I'm spitting facts right now. Somebody said, why you use Pinterest and how? I use Pinterest because everybody's posting aesthetic and mood pictures on there. So it's easier for me to grab it and put it together and update it and delete and find new recommended pictures. But I definitely think that it's important for you to try to see what it is that you want to manifest as much as possible. As much as possible. Period. You can't plant a seed and not water it and expect it to grow. No, literally. You cannot say you want apples and don't plant apple seeds. You ain't planting no seeds. So how are you saying that you want apple seeds? And the thing about it is, too, the reason why I say hard work isn't the answer to everything is because guess what? Some plants, if you water them every day, you actually kill it more than you help it grow. You get what I'm saying? So if you know that you want a new Range Rover, what you need to do is you need to go on YouTube, watch POV videos of people driving the Range Rover. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Because what you need to do is you need to get your mind persuaded, and you need to persuade your mind that you are already living this life. So let's look up Range Rover. This is what you do right here. I'm about to show you. So see these videos right here? See these videos? You see that? You're going to watch these videos before you go to sleep. And when you watch these videos before you go to sleep, like even when you close your eyes after seeing it, you can still see the picture of the steering wheel and everything. So you're going to watch this video before you go to sleep. And you're going to, after you watch it, you're going to close your eyes before you go to sleep. And you're going to visualize you writing it now. You see, what you're trying to do is you're trying to get more and more detail every day. And even through journaling, you're able to kind of paint a world around it, tell the story around it. And the more you tell the story around it, and understand, you do not need to know how it's going to come. I think a lot of y'all get too caught up on how. But the how, you don't know how you're gonna do anything. You know what I'm saying? For when you get on an airplane, you don't even know how you're getting to the destination. You're just getting there. Damn, I just snapped. Like, none of y'all niggas know why an airplane really works for real. None of y'all know that. You just know that when you get on, you so comfortable with not knowing that you fall asleep on the airplane. You so comfortable, yet you get there. What's a good way to journal? Do you speak in third person? I speak as if I'm telling a friend. You so smart, you amaze yourself. No, literally, I do be amazing myself for real. Because I really didn't know where that came from. It's just like that just like freestyled up out of me. You feel me? But like even in Amazon, you don't know how the fuck your package get here. You just know that package gonna get there. When I ship out, let me tell you something. When I ship y'all packages, I don't know how the fuck it's getting to y'all. I know it's getting there through UPS or whatever, but I don't know. I don't know if it's bitch through flight, through boat, I don't know. I don't know. So my thing is, what I'm trying to tell you is that you don't know how. And you don't need to know how. Somebody said, wish I could speak like you. Join my magnetism class. Join my magnetism class. What do you think this is? I'm trying to tell you. The whole live is called How to Have Aura. I don't know if y'all can see it on TikTok, but on YouTube, How to Have Aura. Also, I'm going to be streaming on Twitch. Also because I want to actually start bringing people up on the calls. And I also want to show y'all examples of people who I feel like are magnetic. Is this the iPhone 16? No, baby. This is y'all think I'm on a phone right now? I'm not on no fucking phone. I'm on a camera. Ain't no iPhone doing this shit. Man, y'all better cut it out. Cut it out. Somebody said how. Man, listen, man. The same way people stream on Kick and Twitch. Come on now. The quality eating like that. I'm in 4K. I'm in 4K right now. I'm in TikTok. I got y'all on TikTok Premium. Talk about some lock in check. So is that you in 5K? Man, y'all is funny as fuck. It look like you. Yo, somebody said it look like you right in my room. Yo, y'all funny as fuck. Cause I wanted to feel like we on FaceTime. I thought that on the earlier program. What you mean the program? This ain't the church. This man said I thought that on the earlier program. This is not the church, sweetheart. What you mean the program? You're awesome. I watch YouTube videos daily of life and lifestyle I want. Yes, you have to. Yeah, they funny as fuck. You have to watch videos of the shit that you want to see in life. Like, and you got to put yourself. And you got to put your. So is it no FaceTime be blurry? My shit higher quality than the FaceTime. Y'all are funny as shit. Y'all are funny as Fike. Y'all is funny as fuck. You got a mic in 5K. There's a program. Yo, why is y'all so funny today? Yo, y'all entertaining me today. What the fuck going on? Anyways, let me keep going. Let me keep going with my message. Okay. Another thing that I've started noticing for me, like what I feel like has really been helping me win also is like starting your day off with active energy, like starting your day off with some yoga, starting your day off with like, you got to start your day off right in order to win the day. You see, this is a game that you have to win brick by brick, day by day. And you got to learn how to win the day. So starting off your day with some type of meditation, starting off your day with like, for example, I told somebody earlier today, I said, I don't get out of the bed until I feel ready, until I feel good, until I feel ready to take on the day. And sometimes that means sitting there and meditating a little bit before I get up. Sometimes I gotta meditate before I get up, because if I get out of this bed and I'm not ready to take on the day, I'm only gonna, if I get out of the bed and I'm not ready to take on the day, I'm only going to get reactive and create more shit that I don't want to see in my life. My mind gets all weird and creepy when I meditate. I don't think it's the meditation. I think it's the fact that you're actually spending time listening to your mind, because meditation allows your mind to like kind of run wild and you can kind of see where it goes. It's like resentment. I know a lot of people start to feel resentment when they be trying to people please, and then they don't have enough energy for themselves, so they start resenting the people that they're people pleasing. Shawty said yoga down that. I mean, that's what I do. That's what I do. I do yoga. I work out. I try to like get myself, you know what I'm saying? You're incredibly insightful. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I want to tell y'all too, like, something that I've noticed is that once you start getting on your shit, everything in life starts to try to trigger you. And I want y'all to realize that when you start seeing things trying to trigger you, that's when you need to know that you're really in such a powerful position that this simulation is trying to do something to lower your frequency. Like, you know, whenever they start trying to send shit towards me, I'm already like, I be peeping, I be like, my energy's so high. My energy's so high right now, they trying to get my shit low. I'm creating too fast, I'm creating too much right now. Yes, oh my God, I think that is what is going on. Facts. And then another thing too is, another way that you can tell that you're like really starting to manifest is that you'll start seeing small manifestations pop up. You'll be like, I want pizza, and all of a sudden somebody call you and be like, yo, what you doing? You trying to go get some pizza? And you're like, what the fuck I just said? Or you'll start to notice that every time you call people, they're like, bro, I was just thinking about you. That means that you're on some type of frequency where it's like, you're on point. You feel me? Like, you're on point. You're on point, bro. That happens to me. I had a feeling. That's why I said it. I don't know. I saw your name and that's what came to my mind. Renee. You feel me? And that's why I keep telling y'all, make sure y'all go ahead and check out my ebook. This one. Because it talks about manifestation. It talks about manifestation. It talks about manifestation. The link is in my bio. Oh, so yeah, TikTok. I updated the link in my bio so everything is on there. My Discord, my school, everything. I organized it. My Twitch, my YouTube, my Instagram, everything is on it. All right. So just so y'all know, if y'all been trying to find any of my little social medias or my website, the link is in the bio. On my TikTok, it got everything. Somebody said, I keep you a Gemini, I'm June 2nd. No, I'm a Scorpio. Everybody comment they sign. Somebody said manifesting at the speed of light. What the fuck is a second? I like the way you think. I'm sitting in my car, and as soon as you said pizza, a neighbor got a pizza delivery. See what I'm talking about? You know the word pizza adds up to 33? You know the word pizza adds up to 33? You do school with Alex Hormozy or your own personal school. I have my own website. You see what I'm talking about? That's the type of shit that happens, bro. I've started to notice, like, when you start seeing them little shits, them little synchronicities, you got to pay attention to that, y'all. You got to pay attention when them little synchronicities come, bro. That shit is not just a little coincidence. It's not a coinky-dink. That's what they want you to think. They want you to think it's not that big of a deal. But then when one little bad thing happened to you, you start thinking, boy, is the world, am I cursed? Do I got witchcraft on me? Do I got this? Do I got that? But then when something good happens, you just like, oh yeah. Like you don't even give it all the energy that it needs. Somebody said, what platform do I go on to DM you? DM me on Instagram. DM me on Instagram. When something bad happens, you get close. I wouldn't just say, oh, when something bad happens, it get close. I would say that, like, it does get the darkest before the sun comes out. That's what I will say. It does get the darkest before the sun comes out. And that's why I say the people that are very successful in winning are the people who know how to deal with the most shit for real. Like, that's why you be going through shit and you be like, damn, like, well, I'm going through shit. And it's like, You got to stop thinking about it in a negative way. You just got to understand and change your perspective about it. I don't give a fuck if it's a lie. Tell yourself the lie until it becomes a truth. You tell yourself, this is happening to me to help me grow. This is happening to me to help me become a better person. This is, bitch, lie to yourself. Lie to yourself. That's what all the successful people do. They lie to themselves. They're not good enough to really be successful. They're not good enough to da-da-da-da, but they've persuaded themselves. They influenced themselves. Somebody said, isn't that delusion? Yes, and how many successful people have told you to be delusional until you get there? How many successful people have told you fake it till you make it? Be that person. This reality is not real. So in order to make the reality real, all you need to do is convince your mind that it is real, and then it will become real. Somebody said, somehow I read the title as How to Be a Diva. No, How to Have Aura. How to Have Aura. Y'all are hilarious. So affirmations daily. Yes, I just don't like I am successful. I am this. I don't really like those type of affirmations. I like the type of affirmations that sound like I'm having a conversation with myself. I like to be like, ooh, boy, man, you just keep getting bigger. Like, I like to talk to myself in that type of way. And I recognize that those people, they tend to talk to themselves a lot. And I've recognized too that when I talk to myself and I say, Ori, like, you got this, like, Ori, remember who you are. I've recognized that myself listens more, especially when I say my own name. When I say my own name, it's like something like turns on in there. But it's like, Ori, get it together. Ori, you know what you're doing. Ori, you are fire. Ori, you are one of a kind. Nobody can do it like you. They can't do it like you can. Or you make great music. And it just, that's what I've noticed. Like, you really got to be your biggest hype, man. I don't like using the word blessings. Something about the word blessings, when you break the word down, is be less. Literally my clarity right now. I'm doing whatever I can, channeling whatever I need to channel, hearing whatever I got to hear, and honestly just trying to be in flow to everyone in here who feels like they needed some type of, message today. And honestly, I think the message is like, the biggest message for me is to stand on business, even if that means that you got to be alone for a little bit. If you got to isolate yourself for a little bit in order to get yourself together, in order to get your new identity together, you're designing yourself, you're literally like designing your whole new life. Sometimes it's going to require you to get away from anything that could possibly influence you from your past and to be by yourself a little bit. So I don't know who's been feeling like, damn, I feel like being alone. I don't want to be bothered. That's okay. Sometimes you got to go through those phases and those seasons. You'll see who's really for you by the end of your isolation period. Bliss. Interesting. You know what I'm saying? Also, y'all, make sure y'all go ahead and check out my crystal shop. The link is in the bio. It's Friday, so all the crystals will be shipped out tomorrow. If you purchase any crystals today, your necklaces will be shipped out tomorrow. Your bracelets, your bangles, whatever the fuck it is, it will be shipped out to you tomorrow. Me, I'm in an isolation period while pursuing new nursing school. And let me tell you something. My mom went through nursing school. And guess what? I understand why you got to isolate sometimes. That shit ain't easy. You got to really lock in. You got to really lock in with yourself. But it's hard to lock in when you got everybody else telling you what they think you should do. It's hard to lock in when you got everybody else around you just completely giving their opinions, distracting you. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say sometimes, like, don't feel bad when you start taking your space from people. Sometimes that's what you need to do to get in alignment with yourself. Somebody said, what kind of rings do you have? I have this one ring on my website called Garden Quartz. That one's fire. Garden Quartz. And Herkimer Diamond, I think. Herkimer Diamond. The Herkimer Diamond one is fire. The word diamond adds up to 33, by the way. Thank you for all your beautiful gems. Of course, you do got to lock in. Because people be wanting you to party all night. People want you to accompany them in their life. And it's like you just end up getting lost in their life and you don't got your own shit going on. But let me tell you something. It's hard for me to party or have a good time with anyone when I know my shit not together. Been waiting you since you were 6. Def scene get bigger and grow. So much content keep getting better and better. Thank you, Cosmic. Thank you, thank you, thank you for the support. Yo, Garnet is my gym. Garnet is really good for Capricorns. Garnet is really good for Capricorns. You know what I need to do today? I need to read today. That's what I'm gonna do. When I get off of this live, I'm gonna get straight into like reading a little bit. I'm gonna read some shit. Thank you for sharing. Don't forget, y'all, if you haven't yet, my mentorship is about to close. It starts November 1st. We already got a couple people that signed up for the mentorship. Vlad is in the mentorship. Who else was in the mentorship? I got a couple people that's in the mentorship. Marcus is in the mentorship. The mentorship is $280, one time payment, and it's gonna be a private group mentorship where once or twice a week we're gonna meet and we're gonna help each other really develop. So you guys are gonna be able to come to me with your situations. Hey, Ori, I'm dealing with this. How can I shift to this? And all it costs is $280. I'm taking about a couple of people, and we're gonna do this for until the rest of the year. All right, until the rest of the year. So if you're interested in joining my mentorship, all you gotta do is just DM me to join. Just something short, small, cheap that we can put together. And I'll be able to really talk to y'all. I think a lot of y'all need a conversation. A lot of y'all need to be around other like-minded people who are trying to also shift. And when you're around those people, I think it can really kind of influence you to do better. How can I get information on that? All you have to do is DM me. All you have to do is DM me. Yeah, man. So I've been really focused on pouring into myself as much as possible. When I start to feel like my craft or my work is getting more of me than I'm getting me, then that's when I feel like I have to take a step back. Because you want to always make sure you're pouring equally and you have a level of balance within yourself. Your life may not look balanced, but you have balance within your spirit. You feel satisfied, equally satisfied. Supreme Grand Evening, everyone. What's up? What's up? What's up? It's like, I think it's flies coming because of the light. I've had this light on. All right. And make sure you guys, everybody on TikTok, make sure you guys subscribe to me on YouTube, okay? Everything is in the link in my bio, all right? I'm about to head out, though. I'm going to be on tomorrow. But y'all make sure y'all subscribe to the YouTube. Check out the Crystal Shop. Make sure y'all sign up for the Mystery School. And if you want to join the magnetism class, all you got to do is DM me your birthday.